Hello viewers, happy to see you in my channel. My videos is for all English literature students who are preparing for Little City exam. So let's look into the Canterbury Tales. So Chaucer began writing it around 1387 and the work was incomplete as his death in 1400. So originally 120 tales were planned with each of 30 pilgrims telling two stories on the way and two stories on return. So Canterbury Cathedral was the site of the martyrdom of St. Thomas Becket. Its pilgrimage to the shrine of Thomas Becket and writer Chaucer was influenced by Boccaccio de Cameron, and in it the tale of Melibea and the tale of Parsons are in prose. Harry Bailey is last to tell the tale. In gentle prologue, Chaucer gives a description of pilgrims, its return in 10-syllabic line, and in the prologue, the parson and plowman are the two characters who are examples of deep Christian goodness. Right? So before that, let's see the characters in the Canterbury Tales. We have Chaucer, who narrator, the knight, the squire, the wife of Bath, the pardoner, the miller, the prioress, the monk, the friar, the host, the parson, the reeve, the clerk, the summoner, the man of law, the manciple, the merchant, the shipman, the physician, the franklin, the ploughman, the guildsman, the cook, the yeoman, the secondman, the nun's priest, and the tale of Melibea. I repeat it again, the tale of Melibea and the tale of Parson's Tale or in prose. And Harry Bailey, the host, is last to tell the tale. Harry Bailey is the last to tell the tale. Okay? And now let's see the first tale, the knight's tale. So the knight begins the tale, okay? And here the Theseus ruled the city of Athens. The four women kneel in front of Theseus' hearts as they lost their husbands, who were killed at the city of Thebes. And so he rushes to Thebes and returns the bones of the husband to their wives, fighting with them. Okay, he returns the bone of the husband to the wives. And in Athenian tower, the prisoners named Palamon and Arcite are cousins. So Palamon looks at Emily, Theseus' sister-in-law, and he falls in love with her. Arcite too looks at her and falls in love with her. So they started to argue about it, who will be getting married to Emily. But a duke named Perotheus, you know, petitioned for Arcite freedom. So Arcite returns, okay, and becomes jealousy of Palamon, who can see Emily every day. The knight questions to listeners who is worse, Arcite or Palamon. Okay, and next we have the miller's tale. Alison, who is wife of John, tricks her husband John and cheats him so that she can unite with her lover Nicholas. So knowing this, Absalom kills him. Okay, that's the story of the miller's tale. And next we have wife of Bath's tale. The wife of Bath, she has lived with five husbands. Four husbands and Jankin was the fifth husband. So she was intelligent. She learned how to survive when woman has little independence of power. Right? And we have the old woman and Arthur's queen. In Arthur's court, we have a knight who rapes a maiden, and so he was sentenced to death. So Arthur's queen challenges him to find out what women want most in the world and to report this to the court to save his life. The knight roams through the country where he receives answers like money, marriage, and many more. He sees an ugly old woman in forest and asks her this question. She replies that woman most desire is to be in charge of the husband and lovers. Listening to this, he takes the old woman to the court and knight's life is saved by the old woman. And so the two are married but he couldn't accept her, the old woman, as she is old, and so she offers a choice: either he can have her loyal and good, or have her young but unfaithful. He seems silent. He doesn't have answer to this question that the old woman asked, and so he asks her to choose whatever is best for her. And listening to this, she becomes both beautiful and good because he gave her to choose the option to choose her by herself, right? This is a tale of Wife of Bard's Tale. And we have the Pardon's Tale. We have two characters like the three Rioters and the Wood. The two protagonists of Pardon's Tale, the three Rioters who represent gluttony, drunkenness, gambling. Okay? Gluttony, drunkenness, and gambling. The Rioters appears like voices, but they are not. But at the end, they will be the reason to cause their own death. So the older man tells Rioters what they can find. The old man tells Rioters where they can find it. That's in Pardon's Tale. And next we have Nins Priest Tale. The characters like Chanticleer, Pettilote, and the fox. Chanticleer's favorite wife is Pettilote. She's so talented, she's so equal to her husband Chanticleer. He has 7 hen wives and his most handsome cock. He had 7 hen wives and he is the most handsome cock. Who? Chanticleer. Okay. And Chanticleer, he had a dream that fox would carry him away. And while he was dreaming, his wife Petlote awakens him in the middle of night. But the next day, Fox catches Chanticleer through flattery. When Fox opens his mouth, Chanticleer escapes. This is the story of the Nun's Priest Tale. And I think we have discussed the important tales that ought to be covered, like the Knight's Tale, Wife of Bard's Tale, Miller's Tale, right? Nun's Tale, and everything. We have covered the important topics that ought to be covered in the Canterbury Tales. Now, I think it's a question time, right? So the question is, each Canterbury poem would tell how many tales? I think I have mentioned this in the beginning. 2 stories on the way and 2 stories while we written. So totally maybe like 4 stories. The answer is 4 stories. Okay. Now to the next question. So what rhetorical pattern is used by Chaucer in the prologue to Canterbury Tales? I think I have also mentioned this in the beginning. Option A, 8-syllabic line. Option B, 10-syllabic line. Option C, rhyme royal. Option D, ottava rhyme. And these are the questions that have been asked in the NET exam, right? The answer is 10-syllabic line. The rhetorical pattern used by Chaucer in the prologue to Canterbury Tales is 10-syllabic line. And in the general prologue to the Canterbury Tales, which 2 characters are examples of deep Christian goodness? Option A, the parson and the summoner. Option B, the summoner and the pardoner. Option C, the parson and plowman. Option D, the plowman and the pardoner. I believe that I have discussed this in the beginning. The answer is the parson and the plowman. I repeat again, the parson and the plowman is the answer. I believe that I have covered each and everything in exam point of view. I believe that you have taken notes of each and everything that I have discussed today. And thank you for watching this video, viewers.